HPAI, or highly pathogenic avian influenza. It's been making waves in the dairy industry since it was reported in herds in Texas about 8 weeks ago. Since then, it's spread, and it's caused a group of professionals to become interested in managing it. Recently, I talked with Ted McKinney, the CEO of the National Association of State Departments of Agriculture, about what his members are doing to combat the disease.
I'll speak for my members because they are that front lines. Well, first of all, I think we came together as an organization, we being the state director, secretary, commissioner, the leader, with their state vet, and sometimes a lot of people that surround both. And I think the states got organized pretty quickly. Now, there was a lot of frustration because they wanted data, they needed data, they had to make decisions on data, and the data just was not there. But they made the decisions, and I think most of them made that absolutely right, given the lack of good data and an understanding. I would say right after that fog of the first 2 or 3 weeks, which was applicable to APHIS and FDA and our members in the world, we settled in with a really good cadence. So twice a week we are visiting with APHIS, the USDA APHIS crowd, who we have known and long time worked with, high trust, high candor, and that's been so valuable. The same goes for the FDA's Center for Veterinary Medicine. Each of them has a role in this. You know, one has the animal, one has the milk and the dairy from the animal. Those have been going well. High trust, high candor, no space between us, and that's been terrific. Now, more recently, after that single incident of a human getting it, the Centers for Disease Control, or CDC, and HHS got involved. We are working very hard to get to know them and understand where they're going. And I'd be less than honest if I didn't say there's some worry that there might be going a little too far, too fast. So I think our members are in a good place where they are trying to test what's real, not pressing that farmer or that processor beyond a point that that they don't want to go, but at the same time trying to do right by the science, trying to do right by the human element, and certainly do right by the animal element.
Thanks to Ted McKinney there, CEO of the National Association of State Departments of Agriculture, for taking the time to fill us in on their members' responses to this ongoing HPAI outbreak. Now, since Mr. McKinney and I had the chance to speak, there has been a second confirmed case of humans contracting HPAI. It was in Michigan, no doubt keeping the focus on all those interagency interactions. Be sure to join us next time right here for This Week in Agribusiness.
This Week in Agribusiness has been brought to you by Case IH. Solutions for every challenge. Equipment for every farm. Case IH, built by farmers. This Week in Agribusiness is produced by 22 Creative Group and has been a presentation of Farm Progress Broadcast. We invite you to visit us online at agbizweek.com.